Ehihamen spoke today at the Namibia Oil and Gas Conference pre-event masterclass in Windhoek. Ehihamen said financial institutions should not limit SME funding to collateral. He added that SMEs need capital, training, partnership and networking to gain access to the oil and gas sector.
The number one thing that the SMEs need to be able to perform, to be able to get these opportunities and actually execute contracts is capital. So they need funding that is not limited by collateral because as an SME in the oil and gas space, the oil and gas space is a very lucrative and very capital intensive industry. So how much collateral do you probably have that will be able to provide funding for you to do jobs over and over and over again? So what we found is that most contractors that rely on financing that requires collateral, we find that there is a limit to how much jobs they can do because you submit a collateral for one job today, you have to wait for that job to close out before you get the next contract. But a lot of these SMEs have the capacity to actually get more jobs.
Ehihamen said SME starts with a call for applications followed by tendering. He advised SMEs to have their good standing documents in order.
So usually at the beginning there is a call for application. They can come in different forms. There is RFP, request for proposal, expression of interest or invitation to tender and so on and so forth. Basically what this stage just calls for is general documents, is for you to show interest that I want to bid for this job. So it's pretty much just documents showing your good standing, your incorporation documents, your tax clearance, and so on and so forth. This is you just showing that you want to actually do this job. Then from the IOC's perspective, from the awarding company's perspective, this is a way for them to filter out some people that they don't want to work with. So as an SME, it's great for you to have all your documents together, everything up to date and in good standing. So you can pre-qualify for tendering. And in the tendering phase, it's usually split into two. There is the technical bid and then the commercial bid.
RMB Head of Oil and Gas, Energy and Resources, Angelique Peak, said banks and SMEs are learning how oil and gas players operate. Peak suggested that SMEs should build relationships with banks.
The earlier you can come and speak to us and explain what you're doing and what you're thinking about and who you're perhaps looking to work with or for, the earlier you can take us on that journey. So by the time that your need is actually cemented and you know what exactly it is you need, we're already there with you and we can guide you along the way. We are a well-developed country. We already have well-established logistics, resource, very well-established and booming mining sector, and there are similarities from mining to the oil and gas industry as well, although the scale is a little bit different. But we have manufacturing, we have logistics, we have auto and logistics, we have a lot of industry already. So we can take and expand those skills to be part of this industry. So us as a bank have done some work in trying to understand how this whole thing operates. And in trying to understand, and this is very clearly work in progress.
The Namibia Oil and Gas Conference is officially set to open tomorrow.